Welcome to the Paige family homestead. Today we are dehydrating cranberries. Christmas is here just a few days away, and yet these babies are all on sale. Grab them up and let's get these dehydrated for the rest of our winter. So there are many ways that you can dehydrate your cranberries. The easiest is to buy them fresh in the bag, come home, throw the bags in the freezer. Leave them until you have time to play. You can boil them like blanch until the skins pop. If you have a good use for the juice that you're going to get from doing that, then by all means. I choose to thaw them after having them frozen. They're nice and plump. I want the juices, like they're being dehydrated. The liquid's going to be absorbed out, but the flavors are going to remain in. So I could still throw some hot water on to pop these things up, but I'm actually going to take the time to cut these like I do when I dehydrate my grapes to make raisins. I'm going to cut these in half. No, I'm not going to use the plate and the knife trick because the trick just doesn't work for me. I'm going to throw some Christmas music on and sit down and cut these babies in half because I know what they're going to be like when they're done. And I'll bring you back when we have some stuff to put on the tray.
Lots of toys, all for the little ones' Christmas joys. Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Up on the housetop, click, 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 down through the chimney with good sage stick.
Okay, so we've got 9 trays. It didn't take that long once the two of us sat down and power cut them out. Would take about 20 minutes between the two of us. So that's not bad when you consider 9 trays out of 4 bags that were on sale. That weren't hard to do. So I'm going to put these in. We're now dehydrating. We've gave the Nescos to the family, and we're using our Cabella. I'm so glad we upgraded to the Cabella, and to me it's an upgrade because of the volume. It doesn't take as long to dry. I guess it's the fans, I don't know, but I'm not going to complain. So it's a 24 tray Cabella, and today we're filling it with 9, but I have some other projects going in as well. And that's another good thing about it. It's nice and quiet in the kitchen. It does throw some heat though, which is a welcome in the winter. So we'll be back. I'm going to put these in at its fruit, 135 degrees. I'll bring you over when they're in. There we go, guys. 9 trays of fresh cranberries. Power on. I'll shut the door. I want to turn it to 135. And I know this is going to take a day. So I'm going to put her in for 6 hours and just kind of have a peek at it then. We'll be back, and off we go. Listen to how quiet that is. I love the Cabella. Also has a highlight function of a light if you need it. Open window. My dream appliance. Thank you, Andy. Okay, the timer's gone off. This is our 6-hour check-in, guys. Well, it's nighttime, can you tell? Okay, they're still squishy. They're still juicy, but you can see they've already started dehydrating nicely. Whoa, I guess I could turn the light on the subject, right? It doesn't help much. So yeah, no, they're not done, but look at them, they're looking beautiful. They're retaining their color because we didn't boil the color out of them and the juices out of them when we got the skins to pop by just cutting them in half. Here's one that didn't get cut in half, guys. I'm going to leave that one just to show you the difference. Okay, so I'm going to put it on for another 6 hours. I'm just going to check every 6 hours until they're done. And she's off. 14 hours later. That's not that long. I thought honestly it was going to be a little bit longer. And what we've got is, I think it was 9 trays, wasn't it? We'll figure it out as we go, but they're just crunchy. There's still a little bit of give in it, but there's no more moisture in here. In fact, I'm getting a few that when I push down, they're literally crumbling into powder. The few that feel a little gushy, I'm not worried because I actually finished these a day and a half ago and I've had them conditioning since. So they're good. Now, these aren't something I'm going to put into long-term storage. I could, you very well can, but we have plans for these. And in the wintertime, we love... Oh, look, here's a full one that I did not, the skin did not pop, and I left it on purpose. Do you want to bring this in, Andy?
Yeah.
Just, wow. It's no wonder some people say it takes 2-3 days. Look at this crumbling. Like, show the difference here up close. Isn't that unbelievable? That's without the skin popped, guys. That's something. And could I have a small dish, baby?
Yep.
Thank you. I've noticed there are a few that are gushy, and they're going right back in. No problem. Just give them a little feel. I'm not sure why some of them would still be that way, but we got them. And we're going to put them back in. Not a problem. Listen to this. Beautiful. I can make a powder with these. I can use them in our quick breads, muffins, on our cereal, in our yogurt. They don't take long to rehydrate if you need it rehydrated for a recipe. When I'm doing my sweetbreads with these, I don't bother rehydrating. I just mix it a little bit with flour so it doesn't all drop to the bottom, right? And then throw them in my recipes for my quick breads, and they're fine. They're absolutely fine. They're very tart. They're so good. They're so good. Uh-oh, I got a stray cranberry.
Oh no. Call 911.
Dogs will get them. They love them. Oh yeah, they're good. Check for the sales, guys. Get the fresh cranberries and throw them in the freezer. And when you have a person sitting beside you and you've got 20 minutes, start cutting them in half. No waste of flavors by boiling them slightly. Not knocking that method, it is good. Like I said, if we were having a big Christmas, if we were having guests over, I would definitely have done it that way to also benefit by getting some of the juices out, concentrated, and used it in a punch, right? So there's reasons for doing one way or another. If you can use those juices that you're pulling out of here prior to dehydrating, then by all means do it that way. If you're not going to be, why take them out? Those are flavors you're removing. Just freeze, cut, and dehydrate. Another stray. I'll bring you back when I've got all these trays, and I'm a little hopeful, and hey, what do you think?
Yeah, I think you can do it.
You think I'm a little hopeful?
I think you're hopeful.
And these will be kept out in our main pantry in the kitchen because, like I said, I'm going to have my hands in these daily. If not for baking, then for yogurt or cereal or just, oh, and tea. Throw some of these into a cup with some boiling water and some, maybe a lemon slice that you've already dehydrated and a little bit of honey. Not to say that, not to knock either the health benefits from this. And you know, look how beautiful red this is. It's just, how do you get redder than this? Like how? I'll do a close-up picture and inlay it because it's just beautiful. Fabulous. Look what we've got. Look at those colors. Look at the flavors. These are awesome. Hashtag Let's Dehydrate. Tons of videos from tons of channels. Lots of ideas and how-tos. So, yeah, I had high hopes. That's only 4 small bags that we froze, guys. And they're just magnificent. And we're going to enjoy them so much. I'm just going to close them up because, like I said, I've already conditioned. These are the ones that were left after conditioning that I found with you here, and a few full ones. These guys, without cutting them in half, these would have took 2 to 3 more days, and it's unnecessary. I've got beautiful sizes without, like, I didn't jeopardize the size at all by cutting them in half. In fact, I think they'll be nicer in the sweetbreads and in the muffins, and like I said, in yogurts and whatever. And if you really wanted to, you could grind it down for a powder. But we're going to enjoy them like this. So I just want to thank you all for watching with us today. If you enjoyed this video or got any information out of it, make sure you please give us that thumbs up and like. That way we get to determine, okay, we're on the right track. This is what our viewers want to see. That helps us out a lot. And we'll see you tomorrow.